All right. Testing, 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 testing. All right, everyone. I am the chosen one. Welcome to another edition of Minecraft in the Morning. No, Minecraft Power Hour. Not Minecraft in the Morning. That's a whole nother show. But yeah, welcome to another edition of Minecraft Power Hour. With me today is TacoYaki. He is. I don't know what he's currently doing, but I'm currently getting rid of this mountain, and I am getting there. It's going to take a little while longer, but welcome. But yeah, let's get started. Oh, just get myself situated. Taco?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
No. Yeah. 1 second. Alright, welcome to another edition of Minecraft Power Hour 2018. Today I'm here with the Chosen One, and we are...
Uh, Akon, no Fortnite at the moment. Um, now is Minecraft Power Hour. Maybe tomorrow. But yeah, maybe. But yes, welcome to Minecraft Power Hour with Taco, where we ask each other questions.
New and improved Power Hour with questions. Okay. Oh, my interface is gone. Oh, I still have the map on me. What to do? Oh, I see you.
You do?
Yeah. I guess if I hold the map, then I can see you.
Yeah,
Wait.
because we're in the same area, I guess.
Uh. Maybe? What am I gonna do with these two maps? I guess I'll just put them in one of the chests. Cause I have a spare at the other place.
It is pretty fun, Akon. Makes me think, which is good.
There we go. I gotta get somewhere safe. And there we go. Alright. Name 5 campaign slogans.
Yes, we can.
Build a wall.
Uh, um, that's all I can remember.
Yeah, I actually don't. I didn't even remember that one.
How's the weather down where I am? Well, yesterday it snowed. No, yesterday it rained, then it snowed, then it rained again, and then it snowed again, and then the sun came out, and then it snowed again. So right now it's just cold. Cold and windy, as per usual. But I'm curious about the campaign slogans.
Hey,
Wasn't it
Cortana.
one?
Name some campaign slogans.
Here's a list from wikipedia.org for name some campaign slogans.
Let's see. In 1840, it was Tip a Canoe and Tyler too. Let's see, another one is Independent, Treasury, and Liberty. Another one's...
Who is that one?
I don't know. Cortana closed the window.
She gives and she takes away.
Oh my god. That's why nobody likes you, Cortana.
Same. I live in Virginia, in the DMV area. It's just called yeah. Yeah, I heard the East Coast got battered by several areas with snow and just terrible winds and stuff like that. So I definitely feel for them there. And Sandy hit like years ago, but they're still kind of some people are still kind of trying to recover,
Mm.
but it's still pretty rough.
1 second. My.
Okay, let's just take care of this.
Okay. Oh no, there's way more. So, I hate Blaze Doritos.
Why are you still eating them?
I'm not. I stopped. I'm gonna bring them to work.
I'm sure your coworkers are gonna love you. Akon, this is my friend server. This is Taco server. So right now we're just doing the two of us and some of his friends, um, but yeah, unfortunately, or I don't know, it's just the two of us at the moment. Maybe in the future we'll create like a sub or friend of the streams server, I guess. But this is Taco's world,
There we go.
so not today or not this time.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm done. I'm done setting up the stress test. Okay.
The stress test.
Yes. I want to know if my computer can render videos and stream and play at the same time.
That sounds rough.
Okay. That was cobble. That's why I didn't put it in there. This is andesite. This is dirt. This is what I'm gonna put it in there. Okay. Put that in my inventory. Oh yeah. Some weird holes in the ground. La 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 la.
Yeah, almost done with another layer, so that's good.
Awesome.
What was that? Oh, what are you doing? I didn't even notice you. Are you throwing snowballs?
No.
I saw something fall on the ground and I was like, what was that?
Why would I be doing that? I totally didn't grab some snowballs from Iceland.
I saw something like fall on the ground. I thought it was like a chicken laid an egg or something. But then I just saw you and was like, oh, what are you doing?
Where did I put those maps? There we go.
I've got a bunch of stuff if you want some in the chests.
Let me regroup from last stream. I went on an adventure. now I'm back. Let's see, what was I doing? I was in here creating the skeleton of. Ooh, excuse me. Creating the skeleton of the tunnel. So that means I need tons of cobble, which I have, and a bunch of slabs, which I don't. Come back! There we go.
Excuse me.
Come back. There we go. I saw a new snapshot for the for 113.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can't.
How's it looking?
It's looking good. Oh god. I can't wait for it to get released. I still want the better graphics, but
That'll come in time. That'll come in time.
But yeah, I'll wait.
Just gotta be patient, I guess.
I think a year is long enough. Because once E3 hits, it'll be a solid year. So they better not come out on stage and be like, "Hey, super duper graphics." If they do that, it better have a release date. That'll be the second time they showed it on stage that I know of, and it's not out yet. And a real due date, not like end of the year.
Sometime then.
Coming this fall. I'm like, no.
Coming next fall?
Holiday season 2018. I'm like, no. I actually need to look at the look on bestbuy.com and see how much they're selling the pack. Because I think that's May was the last date that I saw for the texture pack.
Hmm.
It's time to slab. Oh no! Oh.
What happened?
I just brought a bunch of stone with me, and without making them into slabs. And I'm
Question.
Like, where are they? There they go. Next one. Name 5 songs with bodies of water in the title.
Oh, I'm not good with songs, but
God, I listen to Asian music, so that's not gonna help. I can swear there's a song with Rio Grande in it, but I have no idea.
I'm sure, like
something Mississippi.
No, I have no idea.
Maybe it's a folk song. Psycho says fire on the water.
Oh, there you go. That works.
But this is bodies of water. We'll count it anyway. We got one. Go, computer! Oh, Maybe my computer's lagging because I'm rendering.
Oh.
It got stuck for like half a second. I don't think that's really a song, but I think it's a educational rhyme. But in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Oh, why did I go all the way over here? I just need a crafting table. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom some more. Boom some more. Oh, I have paper? I don't need paper. There we go. Dang. I made too many slabs.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Right now, bad. There we go. I'll just throw some stuff in here. What don't I need? I'll just throw these 2 cobbles in there because I need to pick this stuff up. There we go. There we go. Boom. And now I just have 2 pieces of stone left. Awesome. Yeah, that question was hard. Hey, Cortana. Name some songs with bodies of water in them.
The name game song might be able to help with that. Would you like to use it?
No.
I was just trying to help when you go silent.
It says, I'm sorry, I could not find that skill. I don't know what you're talking about, Cortana. La la la. Whee. Alright. Actually, I shouldn't let that cart go too far. Them chickens are gonna jump in it. Bop. There we go. Beep. Beep. Alright. Boop. Boop. So. Bang. So speaking of Doritos. What's your favorite flavor of Doritos?
Cool Ranch is pretty good. I haven't really like explored all the other tastes of Doritos, but I do like Cool Ranch. And the regular kind, I guess.
Yeah, I can see those being the 2 most popular flavors. I've tried almost all of them. I tried
What was your favorite and least favorite?
Least favorite is Blaze. Favorite, I am not sure. Cause I think I like the barbecue ones.
That sounds pretty good.
But I don't know, like potato chip barbecue is way different than corn chip barbecue.
That's true, yeah.
So I feel like it might have been a little heavy, but not too heavy. I don't know. It was different. I tried the salsa verde, and that was interesting. It kind of reminded me of the Sun Chips salsa version.
I love sun chips, but I've never had the salsa. Oh, actually, I don't like the salsa. The garden salsa one. I don't like that one very much. I like harvest cheddar and the regular kind.
What about French onion?
I haven't had the French onion. I do like French onion. Like Panera Bread has really good French onion soup, especially like in the bread bowl and stuff like that. Those are always good.
Okay. I don't think I've been to Panera Bread.
It's good. I like their tomato mozzarella sandwich.
Wait, what? Tomato mozzarella sandwich?
Yeah, it's really good.
So it's like a meatball sub without the meatballs?
I guess. I don't know. It's good. And their salad, their Greek salad is really good. Their French onion is really good.
Huh. Yeah, the only thing I think of when I see Panera is they have a broccoli cheddar soup.
I hear that's good.
And at Sam's, Sam's they have they sell like the frozen version of it.
Nif, how's it going? How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty well. I am currently strip mining away this mountain. Taco is currently dying. But I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, Nif? How are you doing on this Wednesday morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're from? How goes it with you?
Curse you, Blaze Doritos.
You just got a new puppy. That's awesome. What kind of puppy did you get? Saint Bernard. We named her Anne. That's awesome. That's cool. I love Saint Bernards. They're super drooly though, but they're super lazy. I have a friend that has a Saint Bernard, and she just loves to just like laze around.
That's
Sounds good, Nif. I'll check it out later. I won't check it right away, but once I'm done streaming, I'll check it out. I'll check the dog out. Yeah, I can't wait until I'm more like financially stable and like I can actually like, adopt dogs and cats and stuff like that. I'd love to foster, but right now it's not possible.
How many would you get?
How many would I get? As many as it's feasible. I mean, I'd like to get like a couple, like especially like I don't want to go crazy with it, but I definitely would like to.
So not like 6 dogs.
Oh no, yeah, I definitely want to start with 1 and then go from there. I'll check it out later, Nif. Thank you. I'll definitely check it out later. But yeah. But yeah, I definitely, I don't know. I mean, talking to Cat would be fine for the moment, and then slowly grow from there.
Psycho says start from 1 dog.
I know. But yeah.
Oh. No. God, okay.
Question.
Oh. I'm bad at this. Name 5 movies with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Terminator 1, 2, and 3.
I would say that's 1 movie.
Oh, boo. Okay.
Because then you can be like Terminator 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Done.
I don't think he was. I've just seen up to 3. I don't think.
I haven't seen 3 because that's the one with the girl, right?
I guess, yeah.
And then 4 would be the one with Christian Bale, but that means he's not in that one. And then 5 would be the latest one.
With Daenerys, the woman that plays Daenerys in Game of Thrones.
Yeah. So like I said, Last Action Hero, which was one of my
Last Action
favorite
Hero. I was gonna
movies
say
I've
The
seen in the theater.
Expendables.
Twins.
The Expendables is one.
Yeah, The Expendables. Conan the Barbarian. I haven't
There you
seen
go.
that one.
Kindergarten Cop.
The Kindergarten Cop. Twins. Did I say that already?
Yeah.
Oh. Jingle All the Way.
There you go. That was one of my favorite movies growing up.
Yeah, put that cookie down. True Lies was good.
True Lies was good.
That was one of the serious movies in my childhood that I remember. Predator. So I guess it's Predator.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like obscure ones.
I guess his own movie. I guess Mr. Olympia. I guess. Or
Mr.
it's like his own documentary. I think.
Oh, okay. Batman and Robin. I
There you
still
go,
need
Mr.
you.
Cool down.
End of Days. I don't remember that one.
He was in for like a split second with a rundown with The Rock.
Uh-oh. Battery! Battery! Gotta mute! Gotta mute!
What happened?
It happens every couple of days. The batteries in the remote die, and the TV just starts blasting. Copyrighted sound! Copyrighted sound!
I hear no noise.
Okay. Which way was I going? Psycho says Running Man, Eraser. What was that one where he was like a sheriff, and there was like.
Yeah, I was thinking about that one too, but I can't remember the name.
And then there's the one where him and Sylvester Stallone were in a prison.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, and they were like a maximum security, like super duper ultra maximum security prison, and they both were trying to break out because one of them was, I think one of them was, or maybe they both were like professional prison breaks, and they both got locked up in one of them, or one of them created it, and then I don't remember. I know both of them were in there, and they were both trying to break out of prison.
That sounds amazing though.
What was Oh my god, I can still smell those freaking Doritos from over here.
So can I.
Oh, they're so strong. Burn a hole in my table. Why did I come out here? I don't remember. There was another more recent movie where he kind of played like a serious role. I haven't seen that one. Oh, I think I know what I did. Or what I was planning on doing. I was on my way back into the tunnel because I knocked a bunch of sand loose, and I couldn't pick it up because my inventory was full. So I left the tunnel. So I left the tunnel to right over here banging into the table.
Dropping stuff.
Oh God! Let's try not to do that again. I shall go up top. Oop. Ah. Ah.
What are you doing now?
Before you switch back, mute. Put the headphones in first. Okay, here we go. Top side. Let's cover up the caved-in cave. Oh, I never filled in this part. Well, let's do that now. Oh, no, this is all new. Parts of it had sandstone, and other parts didn't. Cool. So out of all those movies that we named, which one is your favorite?
Well, the Expendables are pretty awesome. They're just dumb action movies. I definitely liked the Terminators. The third one was pretty good. I know it gets a lot of flack, but I like the third one.
I haven't actually seen the third one.
It's enjoyable. I like it.
it's a movie.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those movies where just like, all right, but there's a cool like chase scene and everything gets destroyed and it's pretty awesome.
Okay.
True Lies is the one with Jamie Lee Curtis, right?
Yes.
I like that one too.
That super awkward scene.
What's super awkward?
Oh, the super awkward scene?
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, that like definitely wouldn't fly nowadays.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like a lot of things in movies back then would not definitely fly back now.
Yeah.
Like, I love Ace Ventura, but there's a lot of jokes in there that would not make hit today.
Yeah.
The first one, The Pet Detective, was good, even though it had its issues. But the second one, I feel like, I know it's pretty bad as well, but I feel like in the first one he was really smart, and in the second one he just is dumb. I think I don't know. I was watching them now, like, as I got older, because I loved them when I was younger, but in the second one I feel like he just gets, like, super dumb, and all he does is just catchphrases and screams, which I guess is the gist of his character, but In the first one, he was just like, oh yeah, like he was actually like a smart cop kind of thing. So
Okay,
I don't know.
yeah.
It was just interesting to see.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, Psycho says it's sad that that movies can't be like they used to be in the old days. Because people need to lighten up. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any movies that I know of that's like, ooh. Yeah, that stuff wouldn't fly. That I've watched recently. Probably not, because I never finish anything.
Well, I know. I mean, it's one of my favorite movies when I was younger, but I guess Austin Powers and stuff like that would not fly today. Or it would, but I don't think people would take kindly to it.
I need to watch those again.
They are pretty awesome.
I never liked the third one.
The gold member one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell they were kind of phoning it in. Yeah.
Oh. I can never tell what time of day it is. Alright.
Question?
Yes. Name 5 drinking salutations.
Bottoms up.
Here.
Shots. Down the hatch.
Yeah. It's just stuff you say right before you drink, I guess?
Yeah, I guess. Chug, I guess.
To the bride and groom. Cheers.
Cheers is good.
Would the different language version work? Nah. I said nah. There we go. Actually, I kind of want to I kind of want to keep this open. Did you ever watch Pink Panther growing up?
Yes, that was my favorite cartoon when I was younger.
I used to like Tom and Jerry a lot.
I used to love Tom and Jerry as well.
There's like 4 different versions of Tom and Jerry.
Are there?
Yeah, because there's different directors. So I think I know that the directors' names are probably wrong, but I think Hanna-Barbera did some, Tex Avery did some, and
Mel Brooks, maybe
Mel Brooks did some, but they're like completely different animation styles, and I don't know. It's interesting to to see the different eras.
Hmm.
I kind of want to like buy the whole set and kind of just have it play in the background.
Yeah, because those are always a blast to watch.
Because like watching them, they were all it was always reruns, and
Hmm.
I don't know if I've seen every single episode. And it'd be kind of cool to see like watch it in chronological order as you see like
See all the changes.
yeah, and you're like, oh, okay, this is the Tex Avery style, and then I don't know, you just get to see it switch from one director to another. But there we go. One version of it I hate is the modern version.
It's the modern version.
Have you seen any of the new ones? Like,
I don't think so. It's been a while since I've watched like cartoons on TV.
yeah, like they talk.
Do they really? That's weird.
I'm like, no. The only one that talked was like Jerry's cousin, and
Well, Tom would talk like every once in a while. Like, don't you believe it? Or
yeah,
something
he'd have
that.
like quotes,
Yeah.
or he would scream like a. Oh, that was also another. I can't remember if I had watched a video on it or somebody was talking about. Oh, I think Nostalgia Critic did a video on them, and he was kind of saying that's what he did. That exact he did. Why are the old classic? It was like one of his editorial kind of videos where he just it's like a video essay on a certain subject, and he was saying like, why do the new Tom and Jerry like cartoons don't match, like they're nowhere near as good as the old ones.
Right. Well, you can't match the new ones to the old ones. The old ones are always awesome.
I would say you can if it's done properly.
Right. Yeah. No. There's definitely that. But
like
if you're just trying to like do like something like innovative and stuff like that, then just stick to the original.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of some like so Psycho says the classic Looney Tunes was and still is the best. So as far as cartoons, yeah, I would say I don't know. I like. Because Tom and Jerry had more, because Looney Tunes had more characters, there's a lot more memories that I have with them. But as far as like a quality show, I'd say they're both like really like they're both comparable. One thing I would say that like new Tom and Jerry could be good. It's just the people who are directing it that I don't like the direction that they're going with it. One thing they could do is do something like the hello bunny, like the people who redid Looney Tunes and kind of like modernized it. Have you seen those?
I haven't actually.
Okay, so they kind of did like a short run or like a few different episodes and kind of modernized Looney Tunes. So they gave it a more modern style. It still looked just like the old ones. Unlike Tom and Jerry, they kind of changed. You can tell that it's Tom and Jerry, but the style, I don't like the style. But
that's always annoying when you like it's different, but it's like you want to clamor for the old ones, but at the same time, just like you can tell, and it's just like that's always rough.
Yeah, even Dexter did that. Like they ended up with this like super stylized character, and like the characters were shaped like objects rather than their character designs, and it just looked really weird. I can't like let's say like the mom, she the mom always had that like that shape to her.
Right, yeah.
And she had like the pointy toe, like her feet were always like at 45-degree angle, kind of heel.
Yeah.
And that was the style. And then if you look at it now, it's like it looks like her foot is shaped like that rather than
That's weird.
Yeah, or like her whole body's shaped like a pear, like literally like a lumpy pear, rather than the design that they had for her before. So I don't know. It's whenever design styles change like that, it really bothers me. Also, another one that kind of I really don't like is what is it? Teen Titans.
Yeah, I saw they made fun of like like their changes and stuff like that when like in some random episode I think, but I do remember watching the older Teen Titans and
Oh, so
them being like
they became meta and like
yeah
I'd like to see that episode.
yeah it was pretty funny.
Yeah. But yeah, Psycho says he doesn't Psycho agrees that the new Teen Titans suck. He says that they ruined the old Looney Tunes. I've only seen like pieces of an episode, but I kind of like how like because I haven't seen a lot of it, the little bit that I have seen, I'm like, okay, I get what they're trying to do. And it didn't bother me right away. Like if you see like a piece of the new Tom and Jerry, you're like, why is Jerry talking?
Yeah.
Why are they not chasing each other?
They don't chase each other. They're just talking.
Like it's like there's this overarching story going on that has nothing to do with them two, and I'm like, but that was the whole point. Like Tom's always trying to eat him, and every episode is a new way of him trying to capture him. Like that's the show. I don't care about these knights trying to do something and y'all are making dumb jokes about the round table. I don't care.
That sounds awful.
It's annoying. Yeah, Psycho said he watched a whole episode of the new Looney Tunes and he regretted every minute of it. Wow. I gotta see it again. Let's see. Ah! Come back. Let's see. Name 5 essentials for life. Water.
Food.
Shelter.
Companionship maybe.
I was about to say love.
Like activities, I guess, like books or like, I guess, I don't know, like literature, I guess.
Psycho says video games.
They are very essential. Yes, they are. I was thinking that, like, I was gonna say like internet, but it was just like we lived fine, but without internet at first, and now we're surrounded by it. So just trying to go through that route.
So modern essentials will definitely include internet.
Yeah.
It's like they are essential.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, like.
That's funny. It's like we never truly lived until video games and anime were created. That's funny. Trying to think, were there any other shows that like got redesigned and just nah?
Well, I can think of one. It's Pokemon. I don't know. I caught an episode the other day, and it was just like, what is this?
Of The most recent series?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think we talked about that on our show. I haven't seen the episode because I couldn't find a place to stream it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they had mentioned that the art style had changed.
The art style, I didn't even care about the art style, but just like the whole like show, just like what is happening.
What? I guess what was the difference? Like, what
I
do you
don't
remember?
like.
And what were they doing?
Oh, I remember it was like, I know the old episodes, like they were like, they had their moments, but with this one it was just like Ash sounded so different, and like the main like trio was gone. I don't think Brock was there. I don't think Misty was there. I think it was just like new people, and their voices were like super nasally and awful, and I don't know. It was just like super different, and I don't know. It was just different.
Okay.
Like, I know things change, obviously, and I'm not, like, discounting that, but I don't know. I was just like, I saw it and I was just like, this is weird.
It's like hashtag not my Pokemon.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Night, Ray Ray. You done dropping stuff?
Yes.
There we go. Yeah. I know a series that got better, but I actually thought it got better, but my stepdad didn't like the change. You know SWAT Cats?
I don't.
It was basically a show. I don't know if the city was called Catopolis or I don't know if the name of the city was a pun.
All right, I'm for this show already.
But it's basically two mechanics that were, I don't know if they were like former jet pilots, but they built their own jet in their junkyard and they use it to fight crime.
Okay.
It's a Hanna-Barbera show, which is kind of like surprising to me because of how like almost anime it was. But it was a show that I really liked. And Psycho said, don't tell me they messed up SWAT Cats. You leave them alone. No, I'm talking about basically seasons 1 and 2. Season 1 was just a regular show. It looked like the character designs were kind of rounded, and thinking back, I'm like, yeah, it looks like a Hanna-Barbera show. But then season 2, they wanted to get edgier. Almost literally. Pig! What?
That's never a good thing. Depends.
Well, it's one of the things where, like all the round edges that were there, they kind of sharpened all the edges. So like it was literally edgier. I liked the change because, like, I don't know, it made the show like more intense looking, and like the villains looked more evil, and I don't know, something about it. I just liked the way, like the new style, but my stepdad did not like it at all. But yeah, that's one design style change that I actually really liked. That happens a lot in anime too, especially when they switch studios as far as the style of a show goes. But it usually isn't as drastic as I've seen before. probably say probably because the character designs are more a lot of times they're more complex. But
That's true.
I haven't noticed any like huge like shifts in design, especially also because the show will run for like 12 weeks and then it's over. So it's like you can have one team knock that out, and then usually that's the end of it. If it gets a second season, a lot of times the same studio will pick it up, but there's always the rare occasion where another studio picks it up. So like for this year, there is this show called One Punch Man.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've seen some clips of it, but
Yes. So that show I'm very worried about because the original studio that worked on it, they never do sequels. And because that show gained such popularity, like that show's so popular that you know about it.
yeah.
Yeah. They had to make a season 2. Also, they had the material for it from the manga. So it's like, it's a no-brainer. It's like, why would you turn down that money? But
Yeah,
other people are
yeah.
like, but Madhouse did it. They never do sequels. And we're like, man, the show is cursed to never have a second season. And then season 2 got announced. And you're like, what? You're like, finally, the anime gods have released Madhouse from their curse. And you're like, it's going to be a second season. And then a couple months later, you find out that Madhouse isn't doing the second season.
Oh.
It's getting a second season, but another studio's taking the helm. And you're like, oh, no. Not because, oh, no, the studio's going to suck. It's, I feel sorry for whoever has to take up that mantle.
Yeah, that's true.
The bar is unrealistically high. That's
Have
like,
they I remember hearing about like the changes and stuff like that, but did like the new company, were they like, we understand it's like this is a love show and they're in good hands kind of thing, or are they just keeping it quiet?
oh, it's a good studio. It's not Madhouse. It's I'm like, and the studio. I've loved other work from that studio, so I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be good. It's just, I don't know if it's gonna be Madhouse good. It's like,
There's always gonna be that comparison.
always, just like with Dragon Ball Z. Like whenever the new where's my bed? There it is. Whenever the new when Super came out and the movies came out first, and you're like, awesome, this is gonna it brings me back to my old days. And then the TV series comes out, and it's like TV series don't have near the budget as a feature film. And then also, I guess the pacing on it was all weird because, from what I was told, the first like 9 episodes are like the movies. So I'm like, why would you retell the same story? They told the same story that they told in the 2 or 3 movies.
That's weird.
Yeah, at the beginning of the other series with a little bit more detail, and then a lower budget, so the animation wasn't all as good.
All that crisp.
Yeah, and then also it's like that show's made in the 80s, so it's completely different animation, like a completely different set of tools. So it's one of them things where we have better tools now, but then you can't make the new show look as good as the old show.
Right.
And I don't know. I need to watch more of the show. I think I watched like the first 2 episodes or something like that. People say that the animation has gotten better, but I don't know. It's one of the things where it's like living up to an older animation style is hard, and it's like
Right.
old
Yeah, I can
shows.
definitely see that.
Yeah, old shows have suffered from it, and even current shows have suffered from it. Hey, no eggs.
Also, we forgot to do a question.
Yeah, sorry. I had to discipline these chickens. All right. Name 5 landmark cathedrals. No, you down.
I was about to say Taj Mahal.
It's the only one I know.
Cathedrals. Well, the Saint Peter's Basilica in the Vatican.
Oh, okay.
I guess Notre Dame. I guess.
Yeah, that's the only one I know.
If we are counting Taj Mahal, that's like 3, I guess. But I guess Seton Hall. I guess that's kind of like a cathedral. I guess.
Seton Hall. The Sistine Chapel?
Is it a cathedral? I don't know. I've been there. It's cool, but.
Oh, you've been there?
Yeah.
Ooh.
When I was, it was a surprise graduation trip to Italy.
Oh, nice.
I was there for like 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh, okay.
My mom's friend at the time, she was there on business, so I was like, bring them along, and I was like, I'm all for it. So yeah, it was like the first 2, I think, week and a half. It was just with her, just getting like the lay of the land, stuff like that, figuring out where everything was. And I was right by the subway station, so like I would go into routine. I would wake up around like 7 or 8 in the morning, and then go to the subway station. There was a small grocery store in the bottom, like the bottom floor. And I'd grab snacks, and like they had like little pizzas and stuff like that, and I would just grab some like on the road kind of thing. And I would take the subway and go do whatever I wanted, like go like to any like not attraction, but just like any place. So I did the Vatican, I did the Colosseum, I did like a bunch of places. I just walked around Rome, and it was a blast. My feet were killing me by the end of it, but it was pretty awesome. And then I'd do that for the whole day, and then come home around like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, take a shower, and then go somewhere to get dinner, and then plan my trip for the next day and stuff like that, and then just go from there. It was pretty awesome.
Nice.
And I was living like with nuns, I think, like they had like their like little hotel kind of thing. So that was pretty cool. And then my mom's friend, she had friends in Italy, so I would hang out with them. Like at the time there was I don't know, she had friends there, and we would just hang out and eat, and like they would take me to places and stuff like that, which was pretty cool, like outside of Rome, which was awesome. But it was just like, and it was awesome. Like I went to like a park, but it was like outside of Rome, and I went just as it opened. So I was just like, it was just me just walking like in like this huge park, and it was a blast.
Nice.
But yeah, it was like the first time I had ever done something like that, like by myself kind of thing, because I don't know, I was just like, at the time I was just known for just like staying in my room, like doing nothing, and especially at like after graduation, it was just like I was
high school
waiting
graduation?
for like college graduation.
Oh, so it was recently?
Yeah, this was like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Wait.
I graduated with my master's degree in May. I graduated with my bachelor's degree in 2010, kind of.
Okay.
2012, I want to say. 2010, I moved to I started my undergrad. I did my associates first, and then my undergraduate, and then my master's.
Okay. So I was like, wait a minute. We haven't been streaming for 5 years.
No. I did stream like a while back, but I had to stop because of life and school and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mostly did like stuff on my Mac and my PS4, like Minecraft and GTA and stuff like that. So, but I had to stop, and then I tried like to keep like every once in a while, like I would try to like get like stream like Super Meat Boy or Limbo and stuff like that. So, but I like I don't know, like, and then when I graduated, I was like, you know what, I'm again.
Okay.
But yeah, it was awesome. I ate amazing foods. I saw the
I was about to ask you about the food.
Yeah, the food was awesome.
Oh my God. Who's laying eggs in here? Was it you? Go out here. Sorry.
Yeah, I saw the Pope. He did like a service kind of thing, and I'm not the most religious person in the world, but it was awesome seeing like everybody from all over the world just come in and see him, and it was packed.
Wow.
And it was awesome. And it was interesting because I overheard some people talking, and I confirmed it, I guess, later on back home. But it was just like the Pope Benedict wasn't the most popular Pope in the world, so not a lot of people came to his sermons and stuff like that. So with this new Pope, everyone loved him. So it was just like, so it was just packed to the brim. So that was kind of neat to see.
Okay.
And then I almost got mugged, which was interesting. But yeah, it was a blast.
Man. So you got some real Italian food.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, it was definitely one of the best experiences in my life doing that.
Nice. I was trying to think, like, if I could, like, travel somewhere, where would I go? And, like, most people are like, oh, you should go to Japan, blah, because you like anime and Japanese music. I'm like, yeah. But there's also other places.
Yeah, I was about to say, I would love to go to, like, all the Nordic countries.
Move, chicken! I need to get in here.
But, yeah.
Got it. Oh, God, I'm sorry. It wasn't me. Nothing happened.
What are you doing?
I'm not doing. I'm just mining some resources.
You're just chilling.
Yeah, just mining some resources. Yeah, I definitely didn't kill this chicken in front of his parents with a diamond shovel.
I'm sure they'll be able to make more.
Oh, God. Ah, my bad. There we go. I feel kind of bad. I want to just punch him in the head and be like, get out of here.
You can lead him away with the seed. What are you doing?
Psycho's making a bunch of clips.
That's amazing.
The first was called "You Spin Me Right Round," and then the second was called "I Didn't Do It." Oh my god. Now both of y'all are. You know what? I'm leaving.
You can lead them away with seeds. You know that, right?
Oh, I don't have any seeds.
I have a bunch of seeds in my chest.
But it's all the way at the other end of the tunnel.
But you forgot a question.
Oh. Alright. Name 5 computer companies.
Dell.
Yep.
Microsoft. I guess Apple.
Yeah, definitely Apple.
Sony.
They makes the VAIO. V-A-I-O. Compact.
And then I guess
used to be one.
Razer.
Yeah. IBM.
Asus.
Yes, they make computers.
I would hope so. I'm using one of their monitors.
Well, that would just mean that they make computer accessories.
That's
But
true.
at work we have 2 of their actual Asus machines. So.
I guess Nvidia. I guess them too.
Do they have an actual PC or a laptop?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Cause I know they make the Shield, but that's a console. Sonic. Psycho says cyberpower. Was it Gateway? Gateway.
Yes, Gateway. Gateway was one.
Yeah.
I haven't heard about that in so long.
Yeah. HP.
There you go, HP.
I hate them.
Why?
So, decades ago, when I went to the Art Institute for the first time, I need to empty my inventory, guys. Yeah, years ago. Oh, thank you for leaving. And I said, no eggs in here. Quit laying eggs everywhere. Okay. So, yeah, when I went to the Art Institute, I needed a computer, and I didn't have one. So we went to Rent-A-Center, and it just called me Sonic. Gotta go fast. So we went to Rent-A-Center and rented an HP machine. It cost too much to rent it, so then when I came back during the holidays, because I started in October, and the Art Institute runs on quarters. So after my first quarter ended,
Oh, quarters as in terms. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Quarters? Like, why are they running
Oh,
on
yeah,
quarters?
yeah. Y'all want to watch me make cobblestone? Don't get in the way. So yeah, so after the first quarter ended, we sent the computer back. Ah! Okay, there's gravel over here. We sent the computer back to Rent-A-Center, and I bought myself a Dell with the money that I earned through working at the school in the library. Move!
This story is never gonna get finished.
No, get out of here! You see? There you go. Grass over there. Get out of this tunnel. So, Psycho, we sent the computer. Ah! Taco 2018. We sent the computer back, and I bought my own Dell because I had a little bit of money from working at the school. So I had downloaded a bunch of stuff and burned a lot of it to CDs. The software that came on that computer didn't burn the CDs properly.
Oh.
It left all the CDs open. I didn't know that was a problem until I tried to use those CDs on a different computer.
Yikes.
It like burnt them with like some kind of proprietary HP format that can only be read by HP machines. I'm like,
yikes.
So basically my whole collection of stuff that I had on a stack of CD, like a stack of CDRs that were useless. So basically, I lost all of my data for those 3 months.
That's crazy.
Oh boy, was I upset. So that was my first incident, and from then on, I've like hated them just for that one fact. And then every HP device I touch comes with its own proprietary software, and I'm like, that makes sense because like most devices come with their own software. But I'm like, PCs shouldn't, like, I don't know, like it came with like tons of bloatware, like just a ton of extra software that you didn't need. And I'm like, yeah, it's fine that you're given like free software because sometimes the software that you want to use you gotta pay for. But if HP gives it to you for free, then you don't have to spend any money. But it's proprietary software and it's all weird. And if you create files, you only can use it with HP products. So I hate that. And
Little doll, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the host. Welcome to Minecraft Power Hour. I do hope you guys enjoy your stay. But yeah, I am the chosen one. With me is Taco. I do hope you guys enjoy your stay. I'm currently mining out a mountain, so mining's not the most illuminating your gameplay, but welcome.
Hello. But yeah, so ever since then, every HP product I touched, I hated because it was either full of bloatware or it didn't work properly.
That's never fun.
And because I lost all my data at one time. But did we say compact?
No, I don't think we did.
I think that's one.
Man, those are super old. That brings you back.
Yeah, it's like Dell bought them all. Alienware, which is now Dell.
This is a story that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. Packer started telling it not knowing what it was, and he'll keep on telling it forever just because. Oh, thank you, little doll. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, thanks for the host. I really do appreciate it. To see you around. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's save it over here somewhere.
Man. Let's see.
Let's bring it over here. Why not? Okay.
So when you mentioned Microsoft back in the day, that wouldn't be that wouldn't actually.
That's true. Yeah, Microsoft didn't really do. Well, I think they did.
Well, they never built like computers.
Right.
Like they would build a specific device. Like
That's true.
they would get into gaming and build like the Xbox. But most of the time they license their software out. Or they license basically they license software. So I would say recently you could say Microsoft is a computer manufacturer because of like the Surface.
Right.
And yeah, I don't think they really started like competing, like other than the Xbox, which has been around for like
Quite a while.
like a decade. They were never really a hardware company. One thing that I used to hear from like other like product reviewers and stuff like that is recently they would create, I guess, a category, like a category of device, and they would kind of set the standard. Like they would create this, like some kind of system. Like I don't know how to explain it. I know for phones, they created the Windows Phone OS, which is dying or dead now, and
I remember people getting so hyped about the Microsoft phone, but now it's not doing so well.
Yeah, because they basically all the other phone OSs have an ecosystem, and Microsoft doesn't have an ecosystem yet. So with Windows 10,
ecosystem? What do you mean by ecosystem?
So like the iPhone, the iPad,
and
Macs,
okay, yeah.
They're all kind of tied together.
Right. Yeah. Okay, I get it now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I said, Microsoft is to computers as Steam is to computer games. Yeah, they would create a platform. There you go. That's what I meant. And they would license out software and stuff like that. But they never really built hardware. And like the first hardware that the first hardware that I like that's still around is the Xbox. So they're competing with Sony and Nintendo for that. They used to have Microsoft Studios where they made like first party games and stuff like that. But I think they shut that down. And they're just letting third parties create most of the games for it. For phones, they created the Windows Phone, and they basically licensed that software out for a few years. And because it wasn't picking up, they kind of jumped in with Lumia, Lumia? Yeah. I want to say Lumina, but I don't think it's Lumina. It's Lumia. Nokia.
Oh.
Nokia Lumia? Oh, God. Hey, Cortana. What are the Windows Nokia phones called? Oh, yeah, Google it. Lumia, yeah. So the Nokia Lumia. Jeez, I can't say it. But they teamed up with Nokia, actually, to come up with those models of phones. And then they ended up buying Nokia, the phone division of Nokia, and started building like some first-party devices. And that's where like the flagships that could compete with Android and iOS came from. Even though those phones were way more powerful than like the iPhone and the the best of Android, it didn't matter because you could have the best phone on the planet, but if you can't get the apps for it that you want, then it's just a piece of plastic. Yeah. So they went same thing with you remember the Zune?
Yeah, I remember the Zoom.
Yeah, it's one of them same things where it's like they can build very powerful hardware. It's just the ecosystem around it has to be there. And
yeah, that makes sense.
Because it isn't, that's why a lot of Microsoft products just disappear.
Is that why kind of like the Google Pixel is doing okay? Because like there's a bunch of it's Google and Google is known for like a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so it's like Google did basically the exact same thing. They built the Android operating system, licensed Android out to all these different manufacturers, and then because of that, people started complaining because you would get Android on a Motorola phone, and you're like, oh, okay, I know how to use Android. And then you get Android on an LG, and you're like, this is completely different. I don't understand how to use this now. Why? They're both Android. It doesn't make any sense. And after years of doing that, Google stepped in and kind of took the Microsoft approach. Is they're like, we're gonna build the gold standard. We're gonna choose one company, and this will be the flagship device for our software. Everybody else follow this standard, and it started to clean up a little bit, but not fully. And now like for the while you had Nexus. Like Nexus was the flagship device. It was first party Google stuff. So whenever an update came out, it went directly to the Nexus devices. All the other stuff they had to go through the carriers. So with some devices you would never get an update. Like Android would be on 4.0, but because you bought your little RCA cell phone at 2.3, you would stay on 2.3 until the phone dies. So right now the Pixel is Google first party. It's the flagship of the software. Depending on how well it goes, like I'm assuming.
I think it's doing relatively okay from what I've seen. I have some friends on Facebook that have one, and they seem to like it quite a bit. Yeah.
Me, I like all of my tablets have been like for Nexus. I had a Nexus, Nexus 7, and I loved it because it was pure Android. Because my it's like my Windows phone. It's pure Windows. I don't have all these like RCA apps or LG apps and all that kind of stuff. It's one of them things where I don't like bloatware.
Right.
So
right.
It's just straight up just pure. The one thing about Windows is it was pure Windows, but then there was nothing else on there. So they're like, oh, well, I can make a phone call. Zune, what used to be on the earlier Windows phones. So they're like, oh, okay, the Zune software is pretty nice looking, but all of my music is on iTunes. So because I can't get the same music that I have, I'll just go to Android, because with Android I could just copy my music over. Before with back in the day when Zune was out, all this software was they were so stingy. They're like, no, we're not sharing at all. And even today, certain companies don't share. You can't get the YouTube app on the Fire Stick or something like that, because it's Amazon versus it's Amazon versus Google. Or you can't get Amazon Prime on certain devices because they're like, no, we don't compete. And then like, what was it for the Switch? How they're getting the Bedrock version. They didn't like basically. They don't want the but the one thing that would have stopped getting the Bedrock version of Minecraft on there is because it's a Microsoft game and you use your Xbox Live sign-in.
Oh.
So they don't like Nintendo doesn't want to advertise Microsoft on their device, which it makes sense. Companies don't like it. They want to keep the software to themselves. Well, not to themselves, but like, why would you advertise for your competitor? The one way around it.
I was gonna say like if it makes money for both of you, but that's
yeah,
not
so
how it runs.
Well, that's basically they made a compromise.
Yeah.
Instead of it being you sign into your Xbox account on the Switch, you sign into your Microsoft account.
Mm.
And that's the way that they got around the whole Xbox versus Nintendo kind of thing, and they let it on to the platform.
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation, they're like, no. No, we're not doing that at all. I would say if the Bedrock version becomes more popular and becomes the main version of the game, since once you update it, it goes to like multiple devices. Once the version that we're playing now becomes the main version of the game, or if the player base ends up being big enough, then I think Sony will join in afterwards. But right now, I don't think there's a huge community of like a bunch of people playing all together on completely different devices.
Right. And I think crossplay, I know it's for Rocket League, and I know some of it is for Fortnite, but I don't know, I think they're still like struggling with one another, I think, because obviously they're competitors and stuff like that, but so I don't know, it's interesting to see like, okay, we'll do some of it for this, but we won't do it for this.
Yeah. So I said no eggs. Get out of here.
Also, we just had to do a question.
Oh, let's see.
But that was a good conversation, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't wait until like certain things get like me. I'm platform agnostic. Like I don't care.
Right.
It's fine that you only can play Mario on Nintendo systems. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see a Mario game like on PlayStation.
Yeah, the one thing that I do dislike is there's two things. One is game obsolescence. Like, let's say, well, Nintendo's kind of fixed that problem, but I feel like it costs too much. But like playing Mario 3 on a Wii U, you can get the virtual console version of the game, but it's like $5. I'm like, that's kind of. It's like I already own it on a bunch of like I already own. It's like I own the cartridge, and it is like I own it on my freaking Game Boy Advance, and now I gotta buy it again on the. I bought it on the Wii, and now I gotta buy it again on Switch. And it's like I don't want to keep buying the same game over and over and over for like $5 a pop.
And that's how I think Nintendo gets people. Is like, oh, buy this game. You've already played it once. Now it's on the newer version. I think that's where they get people.
Yeah. Now, if it was like $1, I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't care. I bought the game 4 times, but I've only spent like $4. That's fine. And then the other thing that I dislike is like region locking.
Oh, yeah.
So, there's one game that I really, 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 really want to work. And that's Just Dance Japan.
What a strange game to want to work.
No, because if you follow me and know what I like Asian music.
That's true.
And I like Just Dance. And then they merged the two. And it's Just Dance to music I actually listen to. And I'm like, oh my God. And they're like, but you can't play it. And I'm like, why? Here's $60. Why can't I play it? And they're like, you don't live in Japan. And I'm like, that's not fair. Make an English release for it or something. I don't care if you keep the whole game in Japanese. I'm like, I want, like, at least make it so I can play it. And then it's like, if I look on, like, let's say I got the copy of the game. Like, I got Just Dance Japan. I can't play it on anything. Cause it's region it's like PAL or something. And none of my drives will read this stupid thing. So the only way I'd be able to do that is if I buy a $500 Wii U.
That's a bit much.
Yeah. I don't want to do that.
I don't think anyone wants to do that.
No. So, yeah, they have Just Dance Wii, Just Dance Wii 2, and then Just Dance Wii U, and then Just Dance Wii U 2. I'm like, oh my God, y'all have 4 of them now? So, I don't know. I have to figure out a way that I can actually play them. Because I ordered one because I wanted to see, and I put it in the disc, and it's like, I don't know what this is. And I'm like, it's Just Dance. It's a game. You should be able to read it. You're a Wii. It says Wii on the disc. And it's like, no, I don't know what you put in here. And I'm like, but it's
scary. I don't like it.
But it's the game. I'm like, I bought it legitly. I want to play it. Stupid region lock crap.
Tell me how you really feel, Taco.
So yeah, that's 2 things I hate about games. So the question that we missed. Name 5 fairy tale heroes. Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
Would that be
Snow White? What am I doing?
Heroes.
Heroes.
What am I doing?
There aren't that many heroes. I guess Prince
Woodsman.
Eric, I guess.
Who?
Prince Eric from Little Mermaid.
Oh, okay.
Flynn Rider, I guess. Tangled.
Was he the hero?
He was at the end, I guess.
Okay. There's the woodsman from
Snow White.
Yeah. Why am I
Simba, I guess he was a hero. It took him a while, but he became a
Took him
hero.
a while. Took him like 10 years.
It was a slow burn.
Let's see. Oh, I'm done. No, I needed a cobble. That's why I went back.
I still have a bunch.
There we go. Hercules. 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 What is your favorite 2D Disney movie?
2D in the sense, what do you mean?
Because Disney makes 3D movies, but
Like 2D, like what is 2D again? To remind me.
hand drawn
Oh, hand drawn. Okay.
or digitally drawn, but like not
I mean,
Toy Story.
Toy Story. I mean,
Well, no.
I like Toy Story.
Well, like not the Toy Story type.
Oh.
The Lion King type.
Lion King type. Well, I do like Wreck-It Ralph. That counts.
It's 3D.
Oh, 3D. Okay. Well. I guess Lady and the Tramp was good.
Oh, I need to watch that again. I want to watch 101 Dalmatians.
That one, yeah, that one's good. No, that's 3D. Oliver and Company, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's Disney or not, but
Yeah, I want to say yes. There's some other ones that I want to watch too, like Aristocats.
there you go, the Aristocats. Yeah, I loved that movie when I was younger.
I already. I just realized that I already had some Cobble that was much closer.
Mhm.
Man, these chests are jam-packed.
Mine, yeah.
Whew.
It's what the mountain is what you wanted.
Hello, rabbit.
Yeah, that rabbit has been there since I started doing this.
What? Let's see, what is my favorite 2D animated?
Pocahontas was good as well. Aladdin too.
And Lilo and Stitch.
Love me Lilo and Stitch.
I'm trying to think which one like got to me the most.
Cinderella was good as well.
Cinderella, Cinderella. I'd probably say Lion King.
Lion King was good.
I'd say it's a toss-up between Lilo and Stitch and Lion King.
Yeah.
But whenever I think of those two, I kind of feel a little bit of something.
Yeah.
Mulan was good too.
Which one?
Mulan.
Oh yeah. Bug's Life. That was good too.
That was DreamWorks,
Oh, there you go. Oh,
and it's 3D.
yeah. I was gonna say Ants too, but that's not Disney.
That's Pixar in 3D.
Yeah, and I was gonna say Ants was not. It was marketed as a kids movie, but that was definitely not a kids movie.
As much of a kids movie as Shrek was.
Yeah.
Okay, what about 3D?
Wall-E.
Oh, Wall-E was good. Wally's Pixar.
Is Wally Pixar?
Yeah, it's technically Disney now, but I think when Wally came out, they weren't part of Disney.
Oh yeah, because Disney owns everything now, I guess.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. There's a few 3D movies that came out that were just straight Disney and not Pixar.
Treasure Planet was good.
Treasure Planet.
It didn't do so well, but it was pretty awesome.
I might be thinking of Titan AE or something.
I don't think I've ever seen Titan AE.
Yeah, I haven't thought about that movie in whew, decades. There's a few movies that are that it's like some people would like you would think would be Disney, but they're actually not. Have you ever watched Rockadoodle?
I haven't heard of that one.
Or Balto?
Balto, yes, Balto was good.
Yes.
What about the Iron Giant?
I don't wanna say that that's Disney. Hey Cortana. Who made the Iron Giant? Cortana, did you freeze? Did I scare you again? Hey Cortana. Who made the Iron Giant?
I've got this for you on who made the Iron Giant.
Warner Brothers. Huh. Hey Cortana. What are some Warner Brothers animated films? Oh my god.
You know what's a movie I haven't seen in a long time and stuff like that? Osmosis Jones.
Oh yeah. Didn't The Rock voice him?
I don't think it was The Rock.
I
Maybe
mean,
it was
Chris
Rock?
Rock.
Chris Rock. Oh, maybe.
I think he did in the movie, but not the TV show.
They did make a TV show. Wow.
For most movies like that, they had a TV show. Like, what was that? Late 90s, early 2000s?
Yeah, pretty much.
And there's like every hit movie had a TV show tagging along with it. But yeah, I do remember that. Man, that's been some years. Man, Osmosis Jones. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make andesite. I'm gonna polish it all. There we go. Now, no more diorite. Cool. Yeah, what was Osmosis Jones?
Basically, it was Bill Murray. And
Oh, they were inside of Bill Murray.
yeah, he ate like a bad egg, I guess. And
I think I kinda
the egg, he
remember
was eating
that.
an egg and he accidentally dropped it, and then a chimp picked it up, and then the chimp put it in his mouth, and then the chimp spit it out and put it back. He ate it again. And then it was just basically just like a huge, like the whole journey of like the virus inside of him and him getting sicker and sicker. And Osmosis Jones, I think he was like a cop, I think,
Yeah.
and he was just like trying to get him to be better.
Oh my god. Speaking of Bill Murray and animated films, Space Jam.
Space Jam, there you go.
Oh man. Weren't they gonna make a second one?
They've always talked about making a second one.
Putting like
There's,
LeBron
like-
James in it or something?
I don't know. There's always been talk about making another one.
Hey Cortana, is there a Space Jam 2?
That's
Here's what I found for Space Jam 2.
there's nothing official, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, LeBron James and other NBA stars. It's not. That's funny. Oh god, not that.
right, this night sleep.
Yeah. I don't feel like messing with this sand right now. I'm gonna work on the little one, little tunnel. La, 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 la.
All right, question.
Let's see. Name 5 brands of cameras.
Nikon,
Canon,
Kodak, from way back when.
Fujifilm,
Fujifilm.
Nikon.
I said Nikon.
Oh. Polaroid.
Canon.
I said Canon.
Oh. Um.
Kodak. Did you say Kodak?
I said Kodak. Yeah.
Okay. Now you got to say Fujifilm, and I said Fujifilm. Toshiba?
Maybe.
Sony.
Sony. Yeah, Sony.
Yeah, definitely Sony. Panasonic?
Panasonic. Yeah.
Basically, like every electronics company. There we go. Pop, 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 and pop, and pop. There we go. So my mom collects this spooky town figurine kind of set things for Halloween. And oh yeah, I usually record a video for it.
Oh yeah, I saw the one you posted.
Yeah. I did that with a Canon camera,
Mhm.
and like the focus, the area that's in focus is kind of too small.
Mm.
So I need to get a camera that has a wider focus. I'm not really sure what what that term is, but oh, excuse me. But there's a camera and video shop where I am, and I need to go because there was there's one YouTuber got sponsored by them, and like he bought a bunch of equipment from them, and like he says the people there know a lot about cameras and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, I would like to know. I kind of want to upgrade from this webcam to something that doesn't turn off every 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to know.
Pretty useful.
Yeah. So I may go there one day. I just gotta do it. Like, no excuses.
Yeah.
Just do it. So I'm pretty sure nowadays they have because streaming in YouTube is popular. I'm pretty sure a bunch of people start it or plan to start it. That they're kind of like set up packages to where they're like the YouTube starter kit or something like that.
I'm sure there's stuff out there for that.
Yeah. But for me, I'm like, I've already started, so I don't need a starter. I don't need a starter kit. I need more of a like
Enhanced version.
Yeah, like what's the path to becoming professional? And like I want to be like the low tiers of that. I want to get the basics down. It's like when I went to school, there was a digital video class, but because the time that I went, they didn't have any video teachers. So they had a digital photography teacher teach the digital video class.
Ooh, that must have been different.
So basically, I learned the very, very basics of using a digital camera, and I took a bunch of cool pictures. So as far as like using Premiere and like filmmaking, basically that class should have been Intro to Filmmaking, where I learned Premiere and learned how to properly use a video camera and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, all I learned how to do is use a slightly not even a pro consumer level digital camera, like
super basic one.
Well, not even a super basic one, because anybody can learn that, but like right up like in between consumer and pro consumer. And the animation director at my school, he says that I could audit like any class. I just kind of sit there and like go through the class with like basically sit in on a class. Since I'm an alumni, and I'm like, I kind of want to do that for the filmmaking class, because I like to know what a focal length actually means. I'm pretty sure they taught it in some of the classes that I was in, but I'm like, if somebody asks me now what's a focal length, I'm like, the length that it focuses. No? Okay, I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's been a while for me as well. I'm thinking about getting back into my my photo project, my 365 photo project. But
You still have your camera?
I do have my camera, but it's been a while since I've used it, so I have to get back into it and I have to find it. I know I have it somewhere, but I have to find it.
You should take a picture after the stream.
I've been using my phone a lot, but we'll see. But It's just I feel like using my phone is just lazy. But
Nah, some. So, I would say using your phone is not lazy.
I mean, I've used it before, so I'm not like I've been using it, so it's not like. But I don't know. I just like using a camera, and I know the phones have amazing camera and stuff like that. But I don't know. I just feel like I'm cheating myself.
Oh no, I would say using the phone is not lazy. Not using anything is lazy.
Yeah.
Are those renders done? I'm just curious. Hey, they're all done. Nice. Nice. Ah, that means I can. Ah, yeah. Episode 34
Of the podcast.
Of the podcast will start rendering.
Nice.
Within 30 minutes of the stream ending.
Nice.
So then it'll render for like an hour and a half to 3 hours. Probably 3 hours because it's a 3 hour long episode. Actually, no, I think it's a 2. I spec'd my computer out to where Adobe Media Encoder renders like back when I was trying to figure it out, and I realized that running off of separate SSDs would be fastest. And then I rated the SSDs, so my somewhat slow SSDs are somewhat quicker. I'm out of granite.
Got a bunch in my chest.
I got a chest full of them over here too. There's something different going on. Maybe because this is still open. Close it. Maybe that'll release some of the RAM. Oh! Nah, I don't need to know how to play. I was like, I ran out here for granite, and I was gonna say something. I don't remember anymore.
Next question.
Let's see what we got. Name 5 over-the-counter antacids.
Pepto-Bismol.
Tums. Alka-Seltzer?
Alka-Seltzer is one.
Hill Country Fair antacids?
I have no idea what that is.
Store brand. Great value antacids.
I don't think there are that many.
Yeah, have you? I guess, have you ever taken that?
I mean, I've taken Alka-Seltzer before, and I've taken Tums, but not like a lot.
What about Pepto-Bismol?
I've done that before, yeah.
Okay. I think I may have taken it once. I don't even know the consistency or what it's flavored at. I don't remember none of that.
Like during times when like you're absolutely sick, it definitely helps.
Yeah.
I know Alka-Seltzer did a little bit, but.
Oh, my grandma tricked me into trying Alka-Seltzer. Because I was like 8 or something, and she put some Alka-Seltzer in there, and I guess I was sick, and then she was like, so you gotta drink it real fast. Actually, no, first she's like, it tastes like Sprite. And I'm like, Sprite? And she's like, yeah, but you gotta drink it really fast. So I was like, okay. And I was like, ah! You lied to me. I didn't really say that, that's all I got. Yeah.
Loud playing, I apologize.
But yeah, that was not cool. But I can't talk. I've tricked people into trying stuff. There was so Ray Ray's really picky. Like picky like a 10-year-old. And I'm like, just try it. And then if you don't like it, then you won't like it. But you gotta try it. At least once. So I'm like, I love sweet tea. And Ray Ray's like, no. And I'm like, just try it. And that whole day, I couldn't get her to try it. So I was like, fine, I give up for today. The next day, I was like, I'm about to make some Kool-Aid. And she's like, oh, I like Kool-Aid. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to make some brown Kool-Aid. And she's like, brown? I've never had brown Kool-Aid. So I'm like, yeah. And she's like, hey, you got to try some. And then she was like, ah. I'm like, okay. So this is tea. And she's like, what? Like, so now you've tried it, and now you know that you don't like tea. But yeah. So now, anytime.
I think I was the same with Chinese food. At first, I was like, I don't like this. This is gross. I don't like it. My parents were just like, try it. You're gonna like it. And I was like, no, I refuse. Try it. And it was like, finally, I was like, I'll try it just to make you go away and like not see how I like it or not. And it was like, when I had it, I was like, this is amazing. And I was like, see.
And then I've had Chinese food every day since.
Right.
What was it? So yeah, now after I've been tricked into that, she would try new stuff, and then she would like it, and then she would always bring up the tea, and she's like, oh, this is good. I like trying stuff. Like, remember that time you tricked me? And I'm like, yes. You bring up every time you try something. Yes, I remember. But at least she tries stuff now.
Yeah, right?
And me, I can't stop trying stuff.
It takes me a little bit. Like, I like trying new things, but after it's like, it takes me like some pushing to be like, and then I'll taste it. And it's like, oh, this is good, or this wasn't very good. And the same with like alcohol kind of stuff, because I'm not much of a drinker to begin with. So some alcohol is really good, and some alcohol isn't very good.
Tastes like gasoline.
What?
I've always heard that certain types of alcohol taste like gasoline.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. But
I just repeat that quote. But
I don't know. My friends are like not heavy drinkers, but they drink a lot. So they're just like, oh, try this, and like some of it's like, eh, and some of it's really good. It's like, oh, I'll have some of it. But I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
The only drink I know I like is a screwdriver.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's like half something else.
I like Long Island iced teas.
I need to try that.
Yeah, they're just like a
Alright.
bunch of alcohols mixed into one thing. They're pretty good.
Oh, so it's not an actual tea?
No.
Oh, never mind then.
I do like Irish car bombs. Those are good.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Red Bull and Red Bull and vodka are good as well, but they get me way too hyped, way too hyper. So, I try to avoid those when I can.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm always down to trying new things, like either drinking or food wise. So.
Okay. Yeah, for me, it's I'm a sucker for the new label.
Mm.
So like I'll be walking down the cereal aisle whenever we run low on cereal, and then I just see out of the corner of my eye I see this little banner and it'll be like new. And I'm like, I'm walking and I'm like, turn towards it and I'm like, what is this? Chocolate frosted flakes. What? Let's go on a little adventure today. One thing that I've learned over the years is that I hate cinnamon cereal.
Yeah, I can see that. I love the cinnamon toast crunch. I think that was the only thing I could stomach.
Yeah. 'Cause there's like two different kinds of cinnamon cereal. There's the sugar cinnamon cereal, like cinnamon toast crunch, and then there's the extra cinnamon cereal, which turns into like that spicy cinnamon flavor,
Oh, yeah, no.
like big red gum. Most of them end up tasting more like the spicy, the ones that I do try. One time, and then they keep like, so at a certain point, like before, anything that said new that I saw, I'm like, trying this, trying that, definitely gotta try this. And then at a certain point, I think my body just got tired of processed foods to the point where it's like if I eat something that's kind of processed, the first bite I'm like, I can't eat this because my taste buds have turned against me, and they were like, processed. And I'm like, well, guess I can't eat this. But one thing recently that kind of fired off those signals was flavor blasted mini wheats shreds.
That doesn't sound very good.
Or something like that. So it's the regular mini wheats. I think you said you liked those one time, right?
The honey bunches of oats.
Oh, okay.
I like
so
those.
somebody said that. Maybe it was either maybe a cyborg. I'm not sure. But I remember somebody saying they liked frosted mini wheats, and I'm like, no.
I used to like those when I was younger, but then after a while I was like, this tastes weird. Especially when they're like super soggy.
Oh yeah. Me, I don't like because there's like a bundle of sticks. But what was it? Yeah, so they had these flavor blasted mini wheat shred things. There's one that was cinnamon. It was like cinnamon toast crunch blasted mini wheats. And then the other one was peanut butter chocolate blasted mini wheats. And I'm like, peanut butter chocolate sounds really good. But I'm going to go ahead and try the other one too, because I like cinnamon toast crunch from time to time. Oh my God.
Mistakes were had.
Um. So I don't even know how to describe this.
It was that bad.
It's like trying to what's some kind of dip that's like super dupe like hummus.
I like hummus though.
It's like sugar cinnamon, the thickness of hummus.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very good though.
Just completely soaked through the like mini wheat. Like when they say blasted, they mean blasted. Like you have the mini wheat. If you took it and just kind of dropped it onto the table, you would have a pile of cinnamon and sugar that fell off of it.
Wow, that sounds awful.
It's like they coated it, waited for it to dry, coated it, waited for that to dry, coated it again, waited for it to dry, and then sprinkled some more on top. It's
That
like I
sounds
poured
pretty bad.
I poured the bowl of cereal, and I'm like, man, this stuff looks dusty. And then you pour the milk on it, and then it kind of just like, it's like pouring water on sand.
Yeah.
It kind of just soaks up the moisture, but then it still looks dry. And then, like, the first bite, I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna be a good idea. And then I took like maybe 4 or 5 more bites, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna throw up.
Mistakes were had.
Oh my god, it's too much. Oh, it was horrible. So normally when I don't like a cereal, I hand it over to Ray Ray, and I'm like, I hate this, you eat it. And she's like, okay, I like everything. She threw this stuff in the trash. Oh, I think it was one day where I could actually sleep in, and so I slept in, and she got up and ate breakfast and everything, and then I came in the room. She's like, "I hate that cereal. I threw it away." So I'm like, "It was kind of a lot." She's like, "Yeah." Like that's the first time she's like turned down, like just rejected the cereal, unless it was like grits or something that was like unordinary. But yeah, it was so funny. So yeah, I still have peanut butter chocolate blasted shreds.
Can't wait to hear the story on that one.
I'm scared. Like I bought like 4 boxes of cereal from different new, like some of them are new and some of them are like old classics, like Honey Nut Cheerios.
I like Honey Nut Cheerios though.
Let's see, we got Raisin Bran, and I'm
I
like,
don't like raisins.
oh, you don't like raisins?
I don't like raisins.
Yeah, I'm like, I raisins are okay. I don't remember if I still like Raisin Bran. I like the kind of variation one that they had, like the Raisin Bran Crunch.
Mm-hmm.
But just straight up Raisin Bran, I don't know if I've like aged enough to where I'm like,
You're not at a certain age for that.
yeah, it's like once you hit like 50, you're like, oh, Raisin Bran's my favorite. Like, and then on other days I have oatmeal. Like I'm not. I don't feel like I've gotten to that stage. But I kind of want to try it again. I feel like that's creeping up on me. Where I'm like, Raisin Bran is delicious. But so yeah, we had Raisin Bran. What was it? Somebody thought that Frosted Flakes were too boring, so they put Lucky Charms marshmallows in it.
I never liked Lucky Charms. Like the marshmallows for like Frosted Flakes were amazing, and like I know there's like a lot of sugary cereals out there,
Yeah.
but Lucky Charms. I never really liked marshmallows.
I don't like those types of marshmallows.
Yeah.
Like the waxy, weird, crunchity.
Yeah, it was never good.
I don't like that type of marshmallow at all. But somebody put them into Frosted Flakes, and I'm like, why? It's already sweet enough as it is.
And Frosted Flakes are actually good.
Yeah, I'm like, why would you ruin it with these nasty marshmallows? So I have to figure it. I have to try it. So we got it. So I'm like, maybe the marshmallows are in the wrong cereal.
Yeah.
But if they're put in the
frosted, shouldn't even be in cereal.
I'm just like, maybe Lucky Charms is the wrong cereal for them. But if you put them in Frosted Flakes, they all of a sudden become amazing. I highly doubt that's the answer, but what if it is the answer?
Like I've had Frosted Flakes and Cheerios. That was pretty good.
Oh. What was it? I had Cheerios mixed with Cocoa Puffs. You just, as a kid, I just mixed cereals together just to be like, I wonder what this is like.
I never got into Cocoa Puffs. I've had it once or twice, like a couple of times. Never really like
Cocoa Puffs.
super
Actually, I grew up eating Cocoa Comets, which is like the store brand. And then when I actually was buying my own cereal, and I'm like, no more store brand for me.
I'm an adult now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me the real brand. And I noticed that basically for Cocoa Puffs, it's a white puff with cocoa flavoring on it. And with Cocoa Comets, it's a chocolate puff. And the flavor is like in it. Like it's like flavors the whole thing. And I don't know. It kind of, at that time, it kind of made Cocoa Puffs seem like the brand name seemed kind of more elegant. They're like, this is two separate things, and they put them together to create the puff. And the other one is just, they just mixed it all together and shaped it. And I'm like, eh. But man. Oh, I see you found something interesting over here.
Me?
Yeah. Every time I come over here, it gets bigger and bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Man. This is cool. This is a parking lot. Get some black concrete. That would take forever.
That would.
Actually, not really. We would lay it all down would take forever, but then getting water on it, you would just dump water, scoop it back up, dump water, scoop it back up. But yeah. I think I'm gonna call it.
Alrighty. Alright everyone, let's see who is online today. We're gonna make someone one of us.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who is online today? Let's see.
I haven't hosted.
Alright, let's visit Kusanagi. He's playing some Parasite Eve. That is, but it looks pretty fun. Okay. See? Okay. Let's just get rid of that. Alright, everyone. So, good if I spelled it right. Alright, everyone. I am Jocelyn. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you all for following. Thank you all for the hosts, raids, the donations, even through bits or through money or subscribing or whatever, or donating. Lurking in chat, talking in chat, and just being your awesome selves. You're all wonderful. You're all 1 million, and you're all one of a kind. I really, really, really do appreciate you all. But yeah, I'll be on later tomorrow afternoon because I have work in the morning. But yeah, hopefully my monitor Taco sent me is gonna be here. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'll be seeing you all when I see you. Have a good one. Bye.
Alright, well that concludes today's edition of Minecraft Power Hour 2018. We are getting the foundations of the tunnel all done. And it should be ready for walls and slabs very soon. And then I'll probably go in the glass tunnel next time and start doing that. I really wish I had a guardian farm so I could use those lanterns. But that shall be another time. As always, it's Big D from TacoYaki Gaming. Today with me was the chosen Juan.
Hello.
And we shall be back Friday for another edition of Minecraft Power Hour. As always, thank you all for watching. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for the follows and support. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.